Pathways to Wholeness podcast. I'm Michael Warmoth, and I thank you for joining us for this next episode of meditative teaching. Please note that these meditations were recorded in a tropical environment with the windows and doors open, so you will hear birds and other sounds in the background. Try not to let them distract you from the words. Okay, let's just settle in, relax, maybe take a few breaths and just listen to the music before the teaching starts. Perhaps the most important decision we can make, and one that will certainly transform our lives, is to hold the truth as always the underlying truth, no matter what the appearances of the moment. In challenging times, we tend to believe that there is something wrong, that things can go wrong, that there is bad. If we can decide that there must be a deeper truth, even in those times, then we will see how things change. We will not know the value of that decision without putting it into practice. That requires faith. Faith is different from knowing. We invest our faith in something because it sounds right. It resonates within us. It seems true, even if we don't have direct experience of it being true. And what is important to know is there is that within us which knows the truth. There is a layer of consciousness within us that has never lost contact with the truth. We may not have experienced that in our conscious awareness, but it is still true. When we make the decision to hold the truth as always real, we can put it to the test. We can see what effect it has when we refuse to accept the idea that something is wrong or bad. We can see something lose its power when we realize that there is an underlying order and perfection to everything. And that there is no other power other than the truth. If we want to know the truth, we have to decide that it is something we will trust and put our faith in. We have to make that commitment. There's no way to say that some things are true, some things relate to the truth, and some things don't. Because the overarching principle of truth is that it is infinite and timeless, which means it is the only thing there is. There is nothing else. We cannot separate anything from the truth, including ourselves and even our own consciousness. We can do with our awareness what we like. We have free will. We can create a break in the connection between our awareness and the truth. But it is not a real break, and it does not make us separate. just means that we have decided to deny that the truth is real. It's like we have blocked a phone call, a phone number. We have created blocks to the energy of truth through the process of dissociation and contraction. So, once we have decided that the truth is going to be our permanent truth, then the most relevant question is, what am I doing right now to block or deny the truth from entering my conscious awareness? How am I holding myself as separate, as different? And why? Why am I refusing to enter fully into this moment? When we speak of entering the moment, becoming present, being in the now, what are we speaking of? We're speaking of a conscious awareness of the presence of the infinite within us right now. It is an energetic process of perceiving of presence. As we begin to become available, to become still and quiet, begin to perceive that power and energy and flow that is the presence of the infinite. The call then is to surrender deeply to that presence, to let it fill us, to end all resistance to it. This presence is available to us in every moment. Because it is the essence of who we are and what we are. It is the essence of every moment. Presence is an energy, a flow. And when we truly surrender to it and open fully, we realize that love is the fundamental aspect of this presence. Unconditional, fully accepting, rejecting nothing, judging nothing, but embracing all. And so we can see the truth is all there is. It manifests in an infinite potential of possibilities. There is no end to the forms it takes. And yet it remains absolute and universal. If we make the decision that the truth is all there is, and that we will hold that to be true, no matter what appearances arise before us. We will be transformed. For the truth is always seeking to be fully expressed. We don't have to find it. We don't have to seek it. We have to allow it to give in to it, to stop denying it. You are the light, power, the love of the truth. It is within you. That is who and what you are. Nothing can change that. Let yourself have the experience knowing who you are.
Thank you for listening to this episode of our podcast. If you'd like more information on these meditations and teachings, visit pathwaystosurrender.com. You might be interested in our other podcast, Pathways to Surrender. These are guided meditations designed to support you in letting go of whatever tensions or false ideas you might be holding about how things really are, and reaching a state of peace and surrender. That's Pathways to Surrender. Look for the next episode soon. We're uploading them every couple of days. See you next time.